Well, guys, Ripple looks into a huge trouble. So there has been a lawsuit filed against Ripple that Ripple is a security token. And this is something that I've been really talking about for a very long time on this channel, that Ripple is nothing but, not Ripple, the XRP tokens from Ripple are nothing but the security token, because that is how they are actually raise their funds. We're going to talk about that. We're also going to talk about the MasterCard. So MasterCard has blamed cryptocurrencies for the low business revenue that they have in the first quarter of 2018. Well, I don't think very soon they don't have to blame, because they will completely disappear from this existing world. We're also going to talk about the Bitcoin nodes. So now you have Bitcoin physical nodes as well, which people can buy and sell and trade with. But let's start with the coin market. So the market looks amazing, very close to 10,000. Bitcoin might just touch about $10,000 today. So congratulations to everyone who's been holding it. Ethereum very close to $1,000. It looks like the market is coming back to the life. So amazing. Congratulations to everyone who is being involved into this cryptocurrency space. Welcome to the new world. Let's start with the Ripple news, because I know there are a lot of people who are actually holding Ripple, not exactly knowing what exactly this is. So Ripple is basically a token. Ripple is basically a company which has issued XRP token, which is being traded on coin market at about 90 cents today, right? And Ripple as a company, they have three technologies. They have Xcurrent and Xvia is what they use for the banks to facilitate the fast transaction. So Ripple is nothing but it's a better version of the Swift. Always keep in mind that Ripple is only there to help the banks. It is not a cryptocurrency. So there has been a lawsuit filed against Ripple saying that Ripple is a lawsuit. Ripple has issued XRP tokens. So here it says, I'm not going to read everything, but this is what I'm going to say, that law firm Taylor Copeland Law has filed a class action suit against Ripple Labs for the sale of unregistered securities. According to the official complaint filed yesterday, the lawsuit targets Ripple, its subsidiary XRP2, and Ripple CEO of Brad Garlinghouse. If you remember, CEO Garlinghouse was announced in a couple of top 10 billionaires into blockchain space, right? XRP does uses blockchain technology. Ripple does uses blockchain technologies, but however, they are not decentralized, right? So XRP purchases reasonably expected to derive from profits. I'm not going to read that, but of course, so one of the very prominent Twitter person on the Twitter, if you're not following them, you should definitely follow, is called Whale Panda. So Whale Panda has been continuously tweeting about Ripple, that Ripple is a security and whatnot. So there are many bad and good things going on to the cryptocurrency space, guys. Definitely be aware of what you're buying into and be prepared to take the risk. Always know that there are risks involved into the cryptocurrency space. Right now, Ripple seems to be going through some tough times. Let's see how really it works out. Now, one thing that is to be noticed and should be kept in mind, that the US regulators in fact said that XRP and Ethereum both should be considered as securities, which is like weird. So obviously Ethereum does have a real QC, like people are building the applications on Ethereum. So I don't think Ethereum would be considered as a security, but I think Ripple might fall under that category. And you never know, these US regulators, they might just declare US, XRP as a US security, and then that could be an issue I see for the Ripple. Moving on to the next news, which is KuCoin. So KuCoin has come up with a new strategy. So whichever tokens are not doing good on KuCoin, what they are going to do is they are not going to remove it in one instant, right? Like how Bittrex did, how the other exchanges did. Rather, what they're going to do is they're going to put it into a category, and the category is called a special treatment. So whenever you have a token under special treatment, you should be extra careful that these tokens can be removed anytime from the KuCoin, right? And some of the reasons why these tokens are kept into special treatment, basically because they have, this is basically a red alert that these are the tokens which are not having a good volume. right? Or and there are other points also, like negative trading volume, or likely the team is going to disappear. The team is not very serious on building up these tokens. There is not good marketing. There is no development happening. So there could be any reason why these tokens will be kept under special treatment. But once it is special treatment, make sure you sell off and convert it into BTC or something, because that's the time, that's kind of symbol that they're going to remove it off the KuCoin exchange, right? So definitely something to be aware of. They have taken a different strategy from Bittrex and other exchanges. MasterCard is crying over cryptocurrencies once again, like all the banks are crying. So MasterCard went on to say that it is because of the cryptocurrencies that we have had the less businesses. And in my opinion, I mean, sometime in future, they wouldn't be even required completely. I mean, they will be completely out of business, because people will start transacting into cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin and Litecoin and all that. Why do you even need Visa and MasterCard? I mean, just it's a phone-to-phone transaction, which is much faster. But one of the reasons they also said that the reason they have got a less business is because most of these banks actually stopped the Visa and MasterCard from buying into cryptocurrencies, which is bank's fault. It is not a cryptocurrency fault as yet. Now, this is something very interesting, and there are so many innovative people into the cryptocurrency space. So there is this company called Tangem or Tangam, or whatever you call. Tangam, they have gone ahead and issued the paper note of the digital Bitcoin. So what exactly is, basically this is a paper note which has the Bitcoins in it, which has the public key and private key, and this is coming into different denominations. So for example, they have 0.1 Bitcoin, 0.2 Bitcoins in these notes, which is unique. Let me see if I can find that out over here. Right, so available immediately in the denomination of 0.01 and 0.05. The best part about these notes is there are absolutely no transaction fee. So for example, if you have 0.01 note and I want to buy that, or maybe you are giving it to, you are purchasing something, instead of transferring 0.01 from your wallet, you can simply hand over these notes, right? And that's it. So you're saving on the transaction trust. But again, this is not going to be very, very widely used. This is going to be used for maybe gift cards and all that. But yeah, interesting to see that. Samsung has got some profit because they have started manufacturing this Bitcoin mining chips. Now, Samsung is a Korean company, a South Korean company, right? So they saw profit. So Samsung profits surge on high demand for Bitcoin mining chips. This is basically a message to all the electronic companies today that somehow you try and enter into the space, blockchain cryptocurrency space, because this is where all the money is flowing into. So you can't afford to stay out of it, right? So congratulations to Samsung on that. And the next and the final one, it says a crypto company could overtake Wall Street's biggest bank, says Blockchain VC. Well, this is not surprise. This has already happened. The Binance has already overtaken the Deutsche Bank in the terms of profit. If you remember, they had 200 millions of profit compared to Deutsche's 150 million, right? So obviously this is what the future is, guys. Of course, you would agree with this, that the crypto companies are going to overtake the Wall Street biggest banks, and the biggest banks are going to be disappearing very soon, isn't it? So what do you think about these news? Let me know your opinion in the comment box below. What do you think, in your opinion? Do you think Ripple XRP tokens is a security? Do you think they should be declared security? Let me know your opinion in the comment box below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.